Hi friends, this is Beth McCullough. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demo in Des Moines, Iowa. I'm here every Tuesday night with my sweet husband, Steve.
Hi, everybody.
We have friends here already, Steve.
Yes.
I see Patty and Chris and Suzanne and Angie and Shirley. I'm so glad you guys are here. And where's Bev?
I don't know where Bev is. I'm
always
worried.
here
Where is
first.
Bev?
Patty, you're the new Bev tonight. You were here first. So.
Well, in honor of Patty, I'm just going to say hi, y'all.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Are you going to tell them about your truck?
It fits. It fits. So you want to? Well, what I'm talking about is the fact that I had measured and I'd look at the specifications for the truck, and I thought, I think we can get in the third car stall of our garage. We should have about 9 inches to spare. Well, there's more like, I don't know, 5 inches to spare.
3.5.
But it's in there.
We don't know if we can pull it out and put it back in. He got it in, and he hasn't moved it.
So my brilliant wife tells me to go get some swim noodles.
Pool noodles.
Pool noodles, and tack them up to the wall. And
back of the wall, so he can just back his truck right up into the pool noodles.
Yeah.
Rather than going through the drywall, I just thought it'd be a good alternative.
Yeah. But I love the truck. It's beautiful. It runs great. It's amazing.
Hey, Maria's here. Maria, I promise I won't send your shares to Florida. I will send them to Michigan. Hello, Kathy. Bev is here.
Thank goodness.
We were talking about
Oh my gosh, Bev. We were worried.
Mm-hmm. Nancy's here, you guys. Thanks for coming. So I did this project about 4 years ago. It is a very easy Mayday basket. Mayday's coming up in our neighborhood. All the kids did Mayday baskets. But it's just a fun little treat. You could use it for Easter next year or anytime you want to give a little treat. Another year I did these little pouches for Mayday, so I can link to these if you're interested in either one of them. Kathy, thank you for watching on YouTube. It actually helps us more if you watch it on YouTube than Facebook. And anyone who's willing to like or comment or do any of the things, we so appreciate that.
That's right.
So before we get started, we have some things to talk about. Do you have some slides, Steve?
I do have slides.
Kimberly's here.
How about the annual catalog product shares?
Yes. Can you believe I finally got the details out there? I do 6x12 DSP. Most of them are 6x6. I was going to count up. In fact, I have a list over here. Here is the list. It's on my blog, stampingmom.com. But look at can you show this?
Sure.
Look at all this. You're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I lost count. Around 10 embellishments
12
or 12
embellishments.
All these ribbons, and look at all this paper. Probably 15 different papers.
I have to tell you, as I was helping her input all this, I'm like, are you sure that all that stuff has to be in there? It seems like a lot.
I'm worried it's not all going to fit in the envelope. Last year, I went back and looked at last year's, and we made this one, because prices are going up, we made this one even cheaper. Last year's was $130. This is $109 shipped and $100 if you want to pick it up at my door. Yay!
Which any of you are welcome to do, by the way.
Yes.
If you want to come to Des Moines, we'd love to.
It's easier for some than others.
Yes.
Mary and Holly and Linda are all here. So glad to see you guys.
Bridget is here too.
Hello, Bridget. Bridget, I went back and watched my video yesterday when I made this 4 years ago. Bridget was on the video on this basket 4 years ago. And this is made with a 6x6 piece of DSP. She made them with a 3x3 and little tiny baskets. And I made one on the video. And she put birdseed in it for her daughter at the wedding. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that is cool.
So I've made these bigger 9x9, 6x6. You can do 3x3. You can do anything you can divide by 3. So Sherry is here. But on the shares, lots of you, there's a Google form, or just email me. The Google form is just to make sure I don't mess up the address. I'd like it to go to the right place. It's better for you. It's better for me.
Better for everybody.
But let me know, because I try to do them. The paper is cut in most of the time. The normal paper is cut into 4 shares. So you're getting 1/4 of a package of paper, 1/5 of a package of embellishments, And the ribbon is split in 8 because I don't use ribbon that much. And I am trying to keep the cost down. So hopefully that's the same for you. But anyway, my point is right now, the way it is, I can probably do 3 more. So if you haven't let me know already. And Sherry, you mentioned you might want to do it. Now I can't remember. Was it Stamp Camp or was it a share? But please contact me and let me know because I had your name written down with a question mark. Okay, so there is another slide. I have Stamp Camp this weekend. Many of you will be there. It is the Lovely as a Garden Stamp Camp. And it's this set right here. If you already own it, you can buy the equivalent. This was a $95 suite. And this Friday, when is it? May 2nd and 3rd. Is that Friday and Saturday of this week?
I think so, yes.
They're giving double rewards. So normally now you earn 10%, even if you're a demo. If you're a demo getting 25% off, when you order, you get an additional 10%.
So it'd be a great time to buy what you need for the Stamp Camp.
Yeah, you could do it for the Stamp Camp. I cut 2 extra card kits, and I sold one of them. So I have 1 left if you still wanted to do it.
Better act fast.
And it's all fun folds and techniques. Here is my... Can you move that? I put those on there and then ask him to move them. But can you put the link to my website, Steve?
Yes.
Thank you for asking, Sherry. There, it's scrolling down there now. This is the card kit for mine, but there's 6. So I cut for all the demos. So you're getting 6 card kit projects and 6 live projects all day long on Saturday. And this one is super fun. Look how it opens. I love this. You could have so many uses for this. You could put a gift card in here. You could do all kinds of things. So I have that, and then my bonus project on Saturday. This is heat embossing, watercolor pencil, blends. I did all the things, and it's a super cool fun fold. It still fits in a regular envelope and goes up like this. So this is what I'll be showing on Saturday. You'll get all the directions. So contact me if you want to be part of that. The card kits aren't what we're doing Saturday, so it doesn't matter if you get it after the fact. And Linda Lace, I do have you down for a share, so thank you for letting me know. Okay, the next Stamp Camp is the Celebratory Sips. There's a graphic for that. That one is $78.75, and that is the end of June. And I'm not going to show you yet, but I did the card kit card on Saturday. I'm so excited. I can't wait to show you. It's a card I've never done before. You are going to love it. So I hope you'll want to do that. Again, if you already own this, just buy cardstock. Cardstock is going up May 6th. So you can buy cardstock from me on May 2nd or 3rd. You don't get your demo discount because of the Stamp Camp. But you would get 20% back in rewards. So it's a great time to do it if you're interested. Okay,
Wait,
is there any...
we have a graphic for the 2 times rewards.
Yeah,
look at that.
It is May 2nd and 3rd. Hey, Kay and Judy. So glad you guys are here. And Sherry, I'm glad you came back. Yay. Okay. So
Let's make a card.
Should we make a card?
Let's make a card.
Linda
Wait, we're not making a card. We're making a Mayday basket.
We're making a Mayday basket. But there's lots of things you can use this for. A couple years ago, we had flowers that had can you see the embossing on the flower? And Linda Lace called me and said, Beth, you have to get this set. Okay, so I love flowers, and I like to say, oh, I already have them, I don't need it. But when you have a flower that's die cut, and then is that embossed? I can't resist that. So, surprised you haven't told me about this one yet, Linda. But it is Impressions A Bloom, and I had to get it. So for this one, I also used the returning paper Beautiful Bokeh in the blue. It is super, super pretty. And the butterfly on top, of course, is from my favorite set, beautiful butterflies.
Because she's all butterflies all the time, though.
You know, I gave my college friend, we celebrated our birthdays. Oh, darn it, I didn't bring the birthday cards in here. I'll just show them next week. You guys, thanks for the birthday cards. You are the best. I have them on display in my kitchen.
I'll go get them.
You're going to get all of them?
Yeah.
I don't know which ones I've shown you and which ones I haven't. But tonight, I'm going to make 2 different cards. I'm going to make 2 different cards, 2 different baskets. One, this is Flirty Flamingo. And then this cute plaid paper. Can you guess where that's from? Put in the comments if you know where it's from. I'll tell you in a minute. And then I'm going to do it again. This is with non-directional DSP. This one, I only use DSP. And then I have another one with directional DSP. And these beautiful flowers, yep, it's the paper from the celebratory sips. So not only can you make fancy drinks with umbrellas in them, but with the celebratory sips, you get this gorgeous, gorgeous flower paper. Okay, so did anyone guess? Bev, I don't think I have you down for a share, but Steve, will you write that? Oh, good, Steve is bleeding. That's,
Who knew that stamping was so dangerous?
That is always part of the deal.
So no, I had scratched my hand working on the garage the other day, and I swam laps this morning, and it dried my skin out, so it broke it open. And I'll try not to bleed on any of your paper.
I am going to show you these quick. This is from my friend Cheryl, and this is the SAB embossing folder. So cute. I just love it. Cheryl, she does the stamp camps, and she doesn't always do them the day of, but she'll go back and she'll do all the stamp camps in a day and then send me all the pictures, and they're gorgeous. Okay, this one is from Cindy. Beautiful card. And this is from Chris. Chris is on tonight. Chris hand delivered this one on Friday night. So pretty. I just love it. And it's a cute, awesome design too. And this is from Kim. She's in our Central Iowa demos. This is from Kathy. Kathy Ost up in Minnesota. She has a church thing, so she always watches the replay. And this is one of the designs we showed. You guys recognize it? We showed this, I don't know, a couple weeks or month ago right now. Do I have your Iowa address? Yes, Bev, I have your Iowa address. I know where you live in Ottumwa. This is a darling card. This is my dear friend and team member, Brooke. Don't you love the folding of that? It's super cute. If you guys haven't made that card, you should. This is from Linda, another dear friend and team member. This is from Jean. She used the SAB paper. So cute. I still love this SAB paper. Look, and it goes like this. That's another card we've made recently, and I love it. Love all the cards. This is from Chris Robinson, and Chris, I'm afraid, is mad at me. We went to her town in Pella to look at the tulips, but we had to meet my parents, and we had like 30 minutes to be there. And it was like, should we go try to find her unannounced at her house, or should we go get in line for Dutch letters at the bakery?
Oh.
So Chris Robinson, I'm sorry.
But it was Dutch letters.
We did go to the bakery.
You can't be disappointed about that.
And I think these 3 I showed last time. So that's it with the birthday cards. Okay, so these baskets are so super easy. So again, this one is just using DSP, and it's sturdy enough. In here, I put little nuggets, and I wrapped them in DSP. They're 1 inch by 3 inch. Oh, good. Tony's here. Okay, so I scored this ahead of time. 2 inches on every side. Burnish all the score lines. Or if you're really professional, you could even use a bone folder. So do you like your new big red truck, Steve?
I do. I love my new truck.
Chris is a Hawkeye fan like we are, so she expected it to be a black truck.
Yeah.
And it does look like a Cyclone truck, so if any of you are Iowa Cyclone fans or...
Iowa State Cyclone fans.
What did I call it?
Iowa Cyclone fans. That's kind of an oxymoron. It's Iowa State and Iowa. our two rival state schools. But no, I'm not going to put, gold on the maroon truck to make it a Cyclone truck. It's not happening. Just not happening.
I think our son Ryan would like to fly this. Oh, all the boys went to Iowa State.
Right.
Okay, so we scored 2 inches on all 4 sides, burnished all the score lines, and then on 2 opposite sides.
Am I supposed to be showing banners?
Sure, you can.
So
Look at that,
we
my
started
sweet
out with
little sister's on here.
6
Hello,
by 6
Jennifer.
cardstock or DSP.
Right, and that's
And
what this is.
And then-
so see, that's all you missed. I haven't gone any further.
Okay.
I didn't even tell you to cut up like this, but you're going to remember that, right? This is how you cut it, whether it's DSP or whether it's cardstock. Now on this one, I used non-directional DSP. Did anyone guess what this was? Judy wants to know how much.
I already told her. I got it.
Okay, 109 shipped, $100 at my door. Like I said, the annual catalog has more. I'm worried about them fitting in the envelopes. And last year's was 130. The mini catalogs are always cheaper and less things.
But you get less things.
Yeah.
So.
And we did not do the expedited shipping this time to save on cost too. Because I really want to give you a good value. And I am just going to get up at the crack of dawn or the middle of the night and order it. Oh, Pam is here. We missed you last week, Pam. Okay, so now you can see what this paper is. This pink and white gingham, it's the duck pond paper.
Duck.
Oh yeah, Maria got it right. Yay, Maria.
Tony got it right too.
Oh, good job, you guys.
Sherry got it right. Yeah, I think
Here.
everybody that guessed got it right.
Really? See, I wouldn't have been able to guess what it was. I was busy looking for some non-directional cute paper. I like polka dots and checks. And when I came across that, and like for that duck pond paper, I don't have a package of it. I just have my share. So 1/4 of a package of paper. I feel less guilty when it retires and there's a few pages left rather than, 3/4 of a stack. So I hope it works for you too. It works very well for me. Now for the handle. So these, did I say that, is 1 3/4
I put
squares.
up the banner. Yep.
Now the handle, do whatever size you want. I just did 1 inch by 6 inches. And then, I should have put that on the DSP, not the cardstock. The DSP is 3/4 by 5 3/4. And I want to let that sit there for a minute. And then I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm going to curve it like I did on this one, because it will stay nicer on your basket when you do that. Now the flower for this one, I'm going to do it just like I did on here.
Oh wait, the inside, the DSP that goes on the handle is 3 1/4 by 5 3/4.
Correct.
Okay, I just missed that banner because you were
Okay.
going so fast.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'll slow down.
It's all right.
You have a lot of that paper, Maria. It's time to make some Mayday baskets.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, Sherry, thank you. I get my nails done once every, is it 5 weeks? Because of you guys, because of the video. But you should have seen how bad they
Wait, does
looked
that
this
make it a
afternoon.
business
before.
expense then? Can we deduct that on our taxes?
I don't know. Are there any tax people on here? Maria says, yes, it is. We have never done it. We're very conservative what we take as expenses because we don't want to be audited. And this year, this is kind of, well, I can't say that, can I?
Mm-mm.
Okay. This year it says we might get audited. Okay, so I cut the flower out with the Impressions in Bloom. And these are really fun because you put the die for the outline and then you put the die for the embossing in here at the same time. Of course, I'm grabbing one that I don't know how it goes. It goes like this. And you put it through at the same time and then the flower pops out perfectly cut and embossed. So if you're looking for a flower set, this is my favorite. And even the center, it's got little lines on it. which is totally how I like it. In fact, my little display of daisies over there, if you've ever been in my stamping room, I'm thinking I might have to change it this year and use these dies to do that. Okay, so we have that all ready to go. This handle is dry, so we're gonna use the bone folder. I put my thumb on top in the bone folder and then, what do you call that? Scooch it. Okay, so now we have a handle shape. How many of you still have the Stampin' Up! Stapler? I don't know how many years ago we got this. You can use a normal stapler too. But because I own it and I keep everything. Okay, so we're going to go like this. The center part's going in first. And then we're going to put the 2 lines up. And you can do it different ways. You could make the box all the way up like this. What I tend to do is put the points together. And then like on the other one, I'll decide which DSP I like showing better. This is the same on both. And then another thing is, do you want the basket handle on the outside or the inside? You can glue all this together. You can also staple it, and I don't mind staples. Staples used to be a thing in card making. Yes, some of you have the stapler. Glad I'm not the only one.
Me too.
I'm going to put this on the outside. And I'm going to staple everything at once, because I'm going to assume we are mass producing Mayday baskets. Then we're going to go over here and do the same thing. Center first. See, Jen, you should make Mayday baskets for the boys to go around and give your neighbors.
You could put popcorn in them.
Yeah. They're big Boy Scout people, so they could make a bunch of Boy Scout popcorn and put it in here. So I'm stapling everything at once. You can also glue everything. If you don't like this, go ahead and dab some glue in this corner here just to make it more secure. And then we're going to hold that together. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I guess I could staple it more than once, but so lots of flowers are up. Steve and I went for a walk before we got on tonight, and it is a beautiful day in Iowa. Bev, you should come home. It's nice here.
All of our
Maria,
iris.
you need to go home. I bet it's beautiful in Michigan today.
So all the iris is up in our front flower beds.
We have so much dark purple iris. Okay, so I put a little glue on the center of this. You know, I like my flowers to not be flat. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it right here. So you can make these as detailed as you want. And isn't there other things you could give them? Can you put in the comments what else could you give these for besides a Mayday basket or an Easter basket? Just any little gift just to brighten someone's day. So on this, I think I'm just going to leave it like that. I mean, if I got this filled with goodies, I would love it. On this one, I put the butterfly on the top. This, I looked for this today and I couldn't find it. Who has the crimper from back in the early 2000s? This is crimped grass. Of course, you can use Easter grass, but I'll put it in here. It looks cuter just having the grass and the candies in here, doesn't it? Super fun. Okay, just real quick, we're gonna make one more, and I have it mainly made. So again, 6x6, score 2 inches all the way around. The DSP is 1 3/4 squares. Now, when you do it with directional paper, here's the centers that are gonna go in. You want the DSP to be sideways. So this DSP, the top is here, 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 and here. Because we're going to take them and go like this. And then the flowers are more up and down. So make sure you do that. I think I'm actually going to put this on the outside again. It's funny, before I always put them on the inside. And I don't have flowers or anything made because I wanted to show you again for time. And I'm picking which DSP. This is Blackberry Bliss. So I want a design that has a lot of Blackberry Bliss, so I'm putting that one in front. I'm matching up the corners right here at the top. Putting the handle down here, again, not measuring anything. I could whip out a bunch of these. Staple once on each side. Again, you can lift it up and put a little glue in there just to secure it. Do the same thing on the other side. So, we have 3 options. I'm going to have to send the winner a flat box. I'm glad you like the tip on the directional. So, we have the DSP box with the cute butterfly on the top. This is number 1. Then we have cardstock with DSP on top. This is number 2. And number 3 is directional DSP. Again, I don't know. I think it turned out super cute. I hope you guys like it. So Prize Patrol, did we talk about Prize Patrol, Steve?
We've had some people putting Prize Patrol in the comments,
Okay,
but we
so
need everyone to do that.
Hashtag Prize Patrol smashed together. You can tell me, you know, I'll probably have to make another one because I'm not going to staple pull these out. Tony has a crimper. Kimberly says classroom treats. Absolutely. It would be great for that. You guys are so sweet. Thank you for the fun, nice comments. It makes my day. I told Steve sometimes I think, oh, what should I make? I should skip tonight. And then I come in and chat with all of you and it just cheers me up. I hope it cheers you up too. Okay, 22 people in for Prize Patrol. And I will send you a flat box that you just have to put together and staple.
Okay.
And it won't include candy, sorry. This candy in this basket might be a couple years old. But what you could do, Easter was just the other day. Some stores still have very cheap Easter candy. I wouldn't buy eggs, but peanut butter cups or Kisses or any of that isn't an actual Easter egg would be darling in your May Day baskets. So I would do that, except I would eat it.
Here
so
we go.
I'm not probably going to give them out this year.
Who's going to win the basket? Bev Stokes.
Bev Stokes. Welcome back to Iowa, Bev. You'll have to let me know what kind of basket you would like. And it will be waiting for you when you get back to Ottumwa. Well, you guys, thanks for joining me. If you're interested in that last card kit for the stamp camp that's this Saturday, let me know. If you want to be part of the stamp camp the end of June, the drink and flowers, celebratory sips, let me know. And also the annual catalog. The annual catalog, that stuff needs to be paid for by May 5th. I'll order it May 6th, and you'll get it by the end of May. You guys, thanks so much. Reach out if you need anything, and have a blessed week. Please come back next week. See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.